Live streaming my life away. Okay, so in this live stream, we're going to do Captain Lasky and Spartan Vector. And I'm just trying to get the chats rolling here. Um, Got to give it a second. Send me a chat. Let me know the chat's working. We're going to open these up in just a second. We got Lasky, Captain Lasky from Series 7. One that I want mainly for the gun, but that's okay. And Spartan Vector, also from Series 7. So, can everybody hear me okay? Just trying to get the old chat to show up. Hello, Ready Studios. Yes, I know. I'm one from 5,000. I got my coffee and I'm ready to live stream with you guys. Just trying to get the thing to work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Who will be the 5,000 subscriber? I don't know. Let me try that. Give me just a second, guys, to get everything rolling. It's not going to work today, I guess. Maybe not. All right. Anyway, I tried. Okay. We're gonna open these up in just a second. Just letting everybody join in, and I don't really have any updates this week. Mainly, I'm just trying to get some stuff done. Trying to stay cool. It's been a hot one. All right, let's get the show on the road. All right, we're gonna open up the Captain Lasky first, and I got my trusty knife here. Let's see what's in here. Maybe I can do this without damaging anything. Hard to do. The camera's kind of in the way. All right. So this is Captain Lasky from Halo 4, I believe. Let's see if we can get that out of there. Hope everybody's having a happy Friday. It's been a hot one for me. This is kind of the main reason I wanted the little gun, little Magnum there, and there is the figure, and we got this. Pretty standard stuff. Series 7. And we got our AI here. Anybody know the name of the AI? I done forgot. Hello, Road Warrior. How are you? Hi, Irox. All right. I think that's everything that we need. Let's get a good look at the figure first before we put this together. Get on there. All right. I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, I'm almost up to 5,000. Let's see if I can get that to focus a little bit there. So that is the Captain Lasky figure. Not showing up very well. Anyway, that's him. Let's see if we can get the gun in there. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I guess. So that's that. Let's see if we can get a good shot of this. This is another little tiny AI, kind of like the one from the Cryo Bay, but that one was a Cortana. Hello, hello. Hello, Play. Hello, Harry Hunter. How are you? We're just opening up the Series 7 figures here. And kind of just chilling on a hot day. Get that in there. We have this. Well, let's put this on there. We got Series 7 Lasky here. Another great figure. How are y'all, my mega blokes? Well, let's just have him hang on to him. There we go. Well, hope everybody's having a happy Friday. Get in there. There we go. He's got his AI and he's ready to go. All right, we're gonna open up the other one. I'm just gonna check the chats real quick. Boy Wondering, that's good. Yeah, I'm almost to 5,000. It's just been a weird week. I thought I would have hit it much sooner, but that's okay. All right, let's open up the Spartan Vector and get you a look at the package here. There's the Lasky figure. I guess that's how it goes. Let's fix that real quick. We'll just put him right there. There we go. Okay. So I have Carter and I have Lasky and I don't have that one, or that one. So I'm on my way to getting these Series 7 completes. Let's go ahead and open this up. Get this open. This blade's not very sharp. Ah, 5,001. I was running a little late today. I didn't know if I was going to have time to do a live stream or not today, but I managed to throw it together pretty quick. We got our cushion rifle that's already put together. This little middle piece should come out. I might just leave it in there just so I don't lose it. Normally I have time to kind of review what I'm going over, and I didn't have time this time, so I don't know much about Captain Lasky or Spartan Vector. Don't have any information to share with you just because I didn't have time to research everything. Okay, let's get a good look at Spartan Vector here. All right, that is the figure. Really good detail. Nicely done. I like the paint application on the shoulder there and on the front chest piece. An excellent figure. Will go nicely with my collection. Alrighty. All right, now that's done, we can kind of just chill. I'm gonna check the chats in just a second. Make sure I'm acknowledging everyone. All right, there we go. So there's the two figures for this week that I'm opening up. All right, I'm gonna check the chats and then we can just chill. Hello, Mega X Studios. I don't know if I said hey. Whoop. All right, yes, and this week I guess I just hit 5,000. I don't know if that's up to date. Hey, I got this working. All right. Finally, it's been a long road to get to 5,000. I started back in 2014, I think, and it's been 5 years. So I want to thank everybody that has been a loyal subscriber. I know that I'm not the most talented guy on YouTube, or do I claim to be, but I really appreciate it. And I just wanted to just say in this live stream, I was going to do like a little video, but I didn't get it together in time. Um, Maybe I'll do that next week. But I wanted to show everybody that I'm very appreciative of 5,000 subscribers. That seems like a really big milestone for me, especially for a guy who I can't sing, I can't dance, I don't have any funny pets, so uh, it means a lot to me. And I said if I ever got to 5,000, I'd start taking the channel a lot more seriously. I'd start making more content, trying to up the quality and upload frequency and all that kind of stuff. Just to kind of keep it going. I want to keep the channel going as long as I can. I have a great time. It's a great community that the stop motion people, all the people that do stop motions on YouTube are really nice, really friendly people, and I really appreciate that they are nice and easy to get along with. Ready Studios, don't worry about that. It's really not about that. I mean, it is in a way a little bit, but you got to just kind of soldier through, make the kind of content that you want to make, and don't let your subscriber count dictate, what you're gonna do. I was there. I was there where you were a long time ago, and I stuck with it. And there was a lot of times I wanted to just quit and not do the channel anymore. I didn't want to. I was still enjoying making content, but I just felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. So just stick with it, and you'll eventually get to a place that you're comfortable with and where you want to be. And set some goals up. Early on, you can set up. If I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to do this, or if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do this, and so on. Just make some goals, and when you meet those goals, it'll make you a lot more happy where your channel is going. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, it's another hot one. I've only got an hour today to hang out with you guys, so if you have any questions or you want to see something, just let me know. Yeah, and that's the thing. I didn't really know how to make movies or anything like that. I just kind of jumped into it and just started doing what I thought was appropriate, and you learn stuff along the way. So don't give up. I mean, you'll eventually get to a good knowledge base of where you're at. Well, I'll tell you, Mega X Studios. What inspired me to make the YouTube channel was one day I got a gift. It was like my birthday or something, and it was a little a little Mega Block set, and I thought, oh wow, that's kind of cool, and I put it on the shelf. I put it in my closet and just left it there. And then one day I was bored and there was nothing to do, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm gonna put that set together and see what it's all about. I remember playing with Legos when I was a lot younger, and I had a really great time with it. And what eventually I was like, once I put the set together, I was like, well, I wonder if they made any other sets. And so I went online and I started looking at the different sets that they had for sale or available, and I seen all these little animations, and I watched a couple of them, and some of them wasn't that good, and I thought, I could probably do something like that. Maybe not perfect, but I could try. And I tried that with my little video. It took a long time to make, and I was really not very savvy in how to make put together a movie and make it like a movie. I thought, there's not enough Halo content as far as film or animations or TV, and I thought, I'll just make some of these little videos. And I got lucky that one that I made a long time ago was really popular, and I thought, well, I may have a knack for this, so I'll keep doing it and see where it goes. I hope that answers your question. Let me check the chats. If there's any other questions. Yeah, and there's a lot bigger community with Lego animations. The only reason I got into this is because I know a little bit about Halo since I was a fan of the games, and I thought, I got a little bit of a knowledge base here. I can kind of use what I know about the game and make videos and be somewhat accurate to the universe that they created, and it's just a fun little thing. And you have a lot more range of motion with these than you do with Lego. And there's nothing wrong with Lego animations or anything like that. It's just you have a little bit more you can do with super articulated figures. And even back then, the old figures were um, a lot more flexible and mobile than even Lego figures. So uh, they're almost like tiny action figures. So just checking the chats. Yeah, when you look back at stuff from a long time ago, it's usually not as good as you remember. And even the stuff that I've made, I have a hard time watching it because I see all the mistakes that were made and how it could be better. But you can't let that dictate where you're going. If you're starting a YouTube channel, you just gotta, and you're doing animation, you just have to build on what you learn and your experiences. Yeah, I remember getting that the cryopod set too. That was a good one. Um, it's been a long week, man. It's been hot all week, and I've got a couple of things that I'm going to show you next week that'll hopefully be a little bit more interesting than what I showed you today. Um, I don't really have any extra sets to open, and most of my stuff is kind of just scattered out everywhere. So I'll have to clean up this week. Yeah, usually when you look back on stuff that you made before, it's somehow not as good. But at the time that you made it, you thought, "Man, this is the most awesome thing I've ever seen," and more people watching it, and then um, you kind of maybe get a little discouraged that people don't watch it as much. But there are some exceptions. A lot of classic movies are still good in their own right. You'll get there. You just have to keep trying. Any other questions? And I want to say thanks to everybody for sticking with the channel. I mean, it's been a long time. It's almost been 5 years. So I mean, I've been doing this for so long. I kind of forget that to acknowledge the people that helped get me to this point. And I want to say thanks to everybody. I know there's a lot of them, a lot of you guys out there that are loyal viewers, and they're always tuning in, always got something nice to say, and I really appreciate that. I will show the figure collection, maybe not this week, just because I don't have everything out here handy, um, and that'll take a long time to set all that up. I will show that maybe next week. I've got an animation I'm working on. Hopefully, will be out sometime next week, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. But I'll try to rush around and get it up as soon as I can. It's just a short little video. Um, But I think everybody will like it. I think it'll be fun. Has anybody got any other questions? You have a trade coming in today. All right, that's cool. Um, I've got a trade that I'm doing too. I'm still waiting. I haven't checked the mail, so I'll have to check the mail and see if it came in yet. Does anybody know anything about these two characters, Captain Lasky and Spartan Vector? I'm not sure if I want to say Halo 4 is where I remember seeing this person, and that's Roland. I think this is Roland, the AI. So that's kind of cool. Well, to answer Ready Studios' question, the channel makes a little bit of money, not a lot, and usually all the money that I make from the channel, I usually put right back into the channel. So all the videos that make money on my channel, I'll just take that money at the end of the month, and then I'll go and buy. I'll buy figures, I'll buy filmmaking equipment, or just anything that I think that will help the channel. And that's kind of the thing. It doesn't make enough money to really do anything else. So I try to budget things in and buy the stuff that I want, or buy the stuff that I need instead of the stuff I want. So any money that comes in, I just try to reinvest it back into the channel. That way, the channel can get better, the quality can get better. I can use the equipment that I want to use, and that makes it better. Hopefully, I'll start making enough money where I can actually buy some really big sets. I can put them together. I have plenty of figures and different Lego pieces and stuff, all that together. That way I can make bigger sets. I can make bigger scenes, bigger sets, all that kind of stuff. I can buy, software to help the computer, process the photos and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to find something that we can make a little comparison with. I found it, yay! Okay. So this, I don't know if we can see this real good. So this is the Cortana from the Cryo Bay set, and this is Roland from the Captain Lasky Series 7. I don't know how well you can see those. But that is that. Maybe we'll get. Do they have a Roland that's a large size? Does anybody know that? Or not? But you can see maybe the Roland figure is just a smidge taller than the Cortana AI. But very cool. I think these pieces will come in handy. Oh man, yeah, I didn't even think about that. That their heads could break off. Here's the large Cortana, just to kind of maybe show you the size difference. Get that in there. They have better ones of the large Cortana. I haven't got that one yet. That'll be a good one to get. That I'll need. All right, I'm checking the chats again. Yeah, that is a little bit of a problem. Ready Studios. Let me see if I got one handy here. So this is the old articulation, and you can see that you don't have the shoulder joints, but you have this very broad stud there that gives you just a little bit of shoulder movement this way, but not a lot. In comparison with this, you can get, provided that the shoulder armor doesn't get in the way, you get a lot more movement or range of motion there than you would with the older figures, which is kind of it's a, I don't want to say it's a bad thing but I do like the newer figures better just because you can get more subtle movements. Like if you're trying to make this guy salute, it's very difficult to get him to do that. Well, this one actually not that bad. Whereas if you have an old or the newer articulation, you can get right up in there, and it just makes for a more natural movements. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. But nothing against the old figures. They do work well for at the time. I used a lot of older figures in some of my older animations, and I still like them. I still use them every now and then. Carl and Frank are both the old style. I just used those not too long ago, so they're still got some life in them. And now that they're coming out with all these the new figures, some of them are almost like a remake of some of the older stuff that they've made. So maybe they'll make some of the older ones, kind of give them an update, and then we can use them again. All right, guys, we got 4 people watching. Anybody got any questions? I'm gonna have to cut the live stream off. Hey, I'm gonna call you HS. How are you? I'm gonna do maybe 15 more minutes, and I got some stuff I got to get done, and I got to get out of here before I melt. Probably my favorite figure is the custom figure I made of Master Chief. I don't know where it's at offhand. But I don't have a good example handy. The main thing I don't like about some of the newer ones is they have these this one's not that bad, but this knee guard I feel like kind of sticks out a little further than it should. So what I did was I took the top half of a super articulated Master Chief, and I put the old style legs on that one, and that's my favorite figure. See, this one doesn't have the well, this one does actually. It does have a big knee guard. Let me find a different one. Here we go. This one. See how the knee guard isn't as doesn't stick out as much. So I kind of like that a little bit better. It just seems a little bit more natural than having that giant one protruding out. But that's just a matter of preference. It doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. My favorite set is the Halo Anniversary Warthog. I still like that one the best. Hello, Road Warrior. How are you? I don't know if I've said hi to you. My favorite Halo game is well, it's a mix of two. I like multiplayer Reach the best, and then I like Halo 2, the story the best. So those are, if it's the favorite overall game, I'd probably say Halo 2, but I like Reach a little bit too. One thing that bothered me about Reach, and I know that you can't really go back and undo it, is why didn't they have the chief come in at the very end of the game and then he plays alongside you and Noble and the remaining members of Noble Team. That would have been really cool to have had Master Chief at the end of that game, kind of show up as a surprise, because we both know everybody knows that both Cortana and Master Chief were at the end of the game because that's how Halo Combat Evolved starts. It's just it would have been awesome to had that at the very end of it, or maybe like a surprise. I don't know. I'm not really affiliated with them. They don't update me. Yeah, they seem to be more on the current games than they are on the old stuff, and that's a shame because some of the newer games aren't as good as the older games, and they make stuff for um, Halo 3 and Reach and stuff, but it's not nearly as much as stuff from Halo 4 and 5. Um, I don't know. Usually at the end of Halo Reach, you fight until they end up killing you, and then at the end of it, it just shows Noble Six's helmet in the grass, and that's it. I think that's the end of it. I may not have seen the legendary ending. I'm sure somebody can Google it and you could watch it. Halo 1 had the best legendary ending with Sergeant Johnson and the Elite kind of embracing each other as the ring blows up. I thought that was the best legendary ending. I got about 10 minutes, guys, and I got to get. So if you got a question, try to get it in. This is going to be kind of a short one this week, just because I've kind of been putting off stuff, and I'm getting behind, and I need to get caught up. I do have one coming out maybe next week, Wednesday or Thursday. I should have it up. It's just a little short one, but I think it's pretty funny. Right now, I'm not really playing any Halo. I'm just kind of focusing on the YouTube channel, and I do play every now and then, but I'm not as into it as I used to be. Master Chief Collection is the one I usually play, and it has a lot of throwbacks to older games and some of the better ones. I have a lot of vehicles, and I'd say about 30 if I had to put a number on it, but I don't want to drag all those out. I usually get them from the stores in my hometown, and every now and then I'll order something from Amazon if it's not available. Walmart. Um, Usually the drugstore has a couple that Walmart doesn't have, and sometimes people give me sets as gifts. Christmas, birthday, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised that one did well. That's one that I kind of didn't put enough effort into. I wish I'd have made it as a lot better. But yeah, I'm really happy that one did good, and that helps keep the channel going, keeps the views high, and I make a few bucks from that every month. So I'm happy about that one. And that's another thing is you never know what's going to be a hit or what's going to be really successful. So just try to put your best effort into everything that you make, and hopefully the quality will shine through, and it eventually will get the views and recognition that it needs. Do I ever build old sets for nostalgia? Well, um, I guess you could say that. Most of the time when I get a set, even the older ones, I'll just put them together and I'll put them in my vehicle box or whatever set it is, and then if I need it, I'll just dig it out. I don't take stuff apart after I put it together. Kind of just leave it together because I figure I'll use it in some way at some point. But every now and then I'll rob parts from one thing to make another thing. I'll check that out. I like Stop Motion Bro. He's one of my favorite animators. Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah, a lot of people say that when you find something, the time to buy is right then. Don't wait around, or you'll miss out. Um, I've been wanting a couple of Assassin's Creed sets, and they're no longer available in stores. And the current price of those sets are really high, just because they weren't as popular as some of their other stuff. And I really want a couple little sets because I have an idea for an animation that I want to get. I just don't want to pay that much money for something that I'm not going to use, but maybe once or twice. Um, but if I'd have been savvy, I would have bought those back when I seen them in the store at a much lower price. So if you find something that you like and it's reasonable, go ahead and get it. Don't wait around, or you might miss a really good opportunity. Man, it's contagious. I got maybe 10 more minutes, 7 more minutes, and I gotta go. Does anybody have any other questions? Yeah, and if you check other sources, like every now and then you'll find some stuff on Facebook. If you search for the right things, you'll find somebody maybe in your area that's getting rid of some old toys or whatever. And sometimes you can find some good sets that way. Yard sales are good sometimes, and um, I want to say TJ Maxx has some sets, but that's pretty rare that they have them. But you just have to kind of look around and kind of be aware of what's available in your area. You know, if you live in a rural area, you're probably not going to find as many sets as if you live in a big city or something. Yeah, there are some really rare sets, and eBay and stuff like that. They're not shy about the price. So I mean, you have to. If you're looking for something that's really rare, usually you're out of luck on getting it cheap. Every now and then you might find something, but usually you just have to pay the price. All right, guys, I got 5 more minutes, and I gotta go. I'm missing the Ancient Alien Marathon. How you doing, Dutch? I'm just doing the live streaming my life away. Yeah, they are a little pricey, and they're not. Lego's kind of really taking over the market as far as competition. If you go to Walmart or Target or anything like that, you're going to see a ton of Lego stuff and maybe just a few sets of Mega Blocks. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they're having some distribution issues or something of that effect. And hopefully they're going to remedy that and try to get more stuff out in the future. I hope that's the case because I really like animating with Mega Blocks. I use the Legos sometimes in the animation, but it's usually pretty rare, and it's usually just set construction. It's not so much individual items or something to that effect. But yeah, I hope they turn it around and get more stuff in stores. I don't know how they're doing online, like how well the sets are selling online. I'm sure they're doing fine, but they continue to make new sets, so I assume that the company is doing okay. And with people like myself and you guys who make animations with them, that helps their brand as far as getting seen and people watching that kind of stuff. So support your favorite YouTubers and Mega Blocks enthusiasts, Mega Constructs now. But anyway, oh, it's all good, man. Don't worry about that. Trying to catch up here. Yeah, a lot of the older sets, man, they're really expensive. Like if you try to buy the is it the Infinity ship, the big one? I mean, I think that's $1,000. I can't see paying that much for that. Um, it's probably worth it, but I mean, I wouldn't want to spend that much money on it. I wouldn't be able to have any new sets for like a year if I bought that. Yeah, and it's a shame that Toys R Us closed too, because that was another good place to go find like exclusives and stuff that you can't get anywhere else. That's a real shame. It may be more than 1,000. I don't know. I'm just yeah, that one, the Forward Unto Dawn. It may be more than that. I don't know. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. 5,000 subscribers is man, that's been a long road, and I'm glad I stuck with it. But I really appreciate everybody supporting the channel and subscribing and all that good stuff. I have a good time making it as well. If you're not having any fun making it, you probably shouldn't do it, just because you're just going to get frustrated and aggravated with how things go. But here lately, I've been having a good time with it. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Toys R Us. I used to go there maybe once a month and check out stuff. It's kind of far away from my town, but uh, every about once a month, I'd get to go and go check out what they had. And I'd always have to, pick out something, and there'd be like 10 things I wanted, and I could only get one or two things, and then I'd have a hard time choosing. I'd be the guy in the aisle, holding up two sets and trying to figure out which one I was gonna get. Traylon, hey man, how are you doing? Hope you're enjoying your summer. I'll come see you sometime. Tell your dad I said hi. Well, guys, I got to wrap it up. I'm sorry I have to go, but I got a couple things I need to get done. Anyway, I will see you next Friday, and hopefully my new video will be out Wednesday or Thursday, just depending on how things go. But check that out when it comes out. Anyway, I got to go. I'll see you guys later.